Hey everyone, this is Shubham and welcome to your JavaScript tutorial. In this video, we're gonna see two ways how to reverse your string in JavaScript. First way is gonna be for loop, and second way we're gonna do it using our inbuilt methods. So why I'm gonna do and do it from both ways, like because in interview sometimes interview ask you using for loops well. So first, let's see using for loop, and let's not delay any much and take our string. I'm gonna take a string and I'm gonna say, hey, this is my string. You can take an user input as well, but my channel name is creating any kind of string you can take, and I've taken that one. Now another variable you're gonna say, hey, give me a reverse string variable, and then I'll start with our for loop. So for loop starts with a variable, and that variable's value will be running till your string length -1, because from vary that value we're going to pick our value and we're going to reverse that part of starting EVITAE something, right? And then you're going to apply a condition to it that, hey, keep working on this particular for loop till i's value is greater than or equal to 0, and then keep decrementing it as well, because hey, then how will it satisfy condition and come out of a loop? Because you need to keep decrementing the value itself as well. Now inside a string, pretty simple. You're gonna say, hey, keep my reverse string as it is. Just keep on adding one character to it after every for loop execution. And what character that would be? It's gonna be strings I variable. Why? Because I am taking it from the length -1. And just simple, it is done. That, yeah. It's that easy. And you will say, hey, using for loop reverse a string. That's that. You're just gonna print this particular string, take it, print it, save it, run it, check your result. This is what the result you people are expecting, right? EVITAERHCET. That is the reverse of tech creative. Then is SI, Eman for name, and Linux for channel, and EM for my. That is how you reverse your string using for loop. Pretty easy, pretty contained, right? In just few lines. I would say in just 1, 2, 3, 4 line you have reverse your string. Now do it using 1 or 2 line using built-in methods. How to do that? Keep the same string and try using built-in methods. I'll take one more variable. That variable will also remain same. And I'll say, hey, first I need to split my string. And why am I doing that? I'll show you, and I'll explain you each and every process. So once you split it, it's not gonna reverse your string. But why is it important? I'm gonna tell you each and every part of it. Try and print it. See, it has converted kind of an array. Now why is it required? Because journal string you cannot reverse using JavaScript. So JavaScript doesn't allow you this particular method. So if you're gonna say, hey, string, that is journal string, right? And you see reverse is not there when you're calling using dot operator. But now when you have split it and you're calling using this, you'll find reverse over here, right? That is the use of it. So when you are trying to reverse it and try to print it, so that is why we have done it. Now you're trying to print it. It seems okay. So now what you're gonna do? You're gonna split it with this particular value. Now, when you have done it and you are trying to reverse this particular string, the result that would you receive is gonna be E, comma V, comma I, comma T, comma A, comma E, comma R, comma H, comma C, E, comma T, comma space, and something like that. You wanna see that? I'll press Control Alt N, and this is how the value is gonna get displayed to you. It has reversed your string. The only issue with it, we were expecting the reverse string, the string's reversed word should not be detached from itself. To do that and to avoid that, you you're going to use join method, and the way you have split it, the same way you're going to join it, those words. Now, when you have done that, you press Control Alt N again and see the exact value that has been printed using for loop. It has been printed using your built-in methods, right? And you can create a method of it as well, and you can call that method. Right now, that for loop, using for loop, you've done it by 4 or 5 lines of work. This seems pretty simple, right? Just 1 or 2 lines of work. Now this looks pretty ugly, I would say. So what you're gonna do is you just print it reverse string over here, and you'll remove it. And where would you keep it? You would keep it exactly. You would keep it over here. So you'll say, hey, give me a reverse of it, and then you join it, and it would still. And then I'll print a proper method, reversed string using Control Alt N, and let's see, it prints the same value. It has printed the same value. This is a reverse string using built-in methods. This is reverse string using for loop, and these are the same. So yeah, that's how you reverse a string in JavaScript. 2 ways. One is for loop, which generally interviewer prefers. One, if they are just asking you to reverse the string, this is the way you can do it. First, split it so that it would allow you to use the reverse method over here. Why have I asked you to split it? If I want to show you, I can show you as well. We're gonna do console.log over here. Take an array. You'll say 1, 2, 3, and you'll reverse it. Now, with an array, when you have declared, it has given you the value, given you the method reverse, and it will reverse those method to 3 to 1. If you want to see 3 to 1, but if you just take a string, it would provide you an error. So yeah, it would provide you an error now. See, because string.reverse is not method, so that is why using a split. When you have converted it, then you can reverse it. Now, to avoid this kind of result, you can use this join method. So that's the pretty easy way. You can use it. That's why I was more focusing, and I created a video on my JavaScript tutorial as well to push and focus more on string methods, because that is important for not only automation, even for front-end dev. So front-end dev, there are a lot of use for automation, for assertion, and for any kind of validation of your data or page. This string methods are pretty much required. Yeah, that's that. For this particular video. In the next JavaScript tutorial, I'll come up with some quick hacks again, and I'll try more focusing on solving these complex problem, and then sometimes I'll look into collections in JavaScript and stuff like that. I promise you learned something. I'm also learning, and whatever I'm learning, I'm just showcasing you guys. Till that time, thank you so much, and keep providing your feedback. Thanks.